Lu Fang acquires a new skill, Emerald Mirror, displayed on the system panel. He examines the description, realizing that the ability allows him to create a duplicate of himself or an ally, copying both their appearance and skills for a limited time. Activating the skill, he watches as his dragon materializes in front of him. The realization hits this ability can generate clones, making it a game-changing power. He quickly thinks of its potential, considering how overwhelming multiple copies of strong creatures could be in battle. As he imagines the sheer destruction this could cause, he finds it amusing. Even the strongest opponents wouldn't stand a chance if they were attacked by a swarm of dragons at once. Thinking about how rare it is to unlock such a powerful skill at his level, Lu Fang sees this as a major advantage. With this ability, his team's strength will increase dramatically. Standing beside the summoned dragon, he feels confident this skill alone could make him one of the most formidable dragon tamers ever. As Lu Fang moves forward, a massive armored monster emerges. The system reveals its stats, that it's a formidable enemy with deadly abilities. Observing the situation, Lu Fang realizes that the appearance of this boss was triggered by a map combination event. He thinking that it saves them the trouble of searching for it themselves. Suddenly, an even greater threat emerges, a colossal, golden armored monster leading the charge. Behind it, an red-horned boss materializes. The system identifies it as Abyssal Overlord, a nightmare-level boss with absurdly high stats. Lu Fang's team discusses their strategy. One of his allies suggests letting the demon army take the lead while his dragons handle the cleanup. Lu Fang, however, dismisses the need for such a complex plan, confident that the Earth Demon alone is enough to deal with everything. His teammate hesitates, reminding him that they aren't just facing an 80-level nightmare boss, but also numerous 70-level elite commanders. The sheer number of strong enemies makes her doubt if a single entity can handle it all. Lu Fang questioning why it wouldn't be possible. He knows exactly what his Earth Demon is capable of. Lu Fang signals his dragon to unleash its new skill. As the Emerald Mirror activates, a glowing aura surrounds the battlefield. The system confirms its effect. Two identical mirror clones of the chosen ally are created, inheriting all abilities. If the target is a dragon or has dragon blood, the effect is doubled. In an instant, two spectral duplicates of the Emerald Dragon appear, mirroring its power. One of Lu Fang's allies watches in shock, recognizing it as a cloning technique. As the Emerald Mirror takes full effect, the battlefield is filled with glowing green energy. The summoned beast now has two identical clones. Lu Fang's allies in shock. If every summoned beast could be cloned like this, the total number of creatures under his command would triple. The massive beasts roar in unison, shaking the ground. One of them exclaims at how powerful this ability is, unable to believe the scale of what Lu Fang just unleashed. This new skill isn't just strong, it completely changes the way battles. The Abyssal Overlord fully unleashes its power, its menacing form towering over the battlefield as dark energy surges around it. The sheer intensity of its presence weighs heavily on the surroundings, making it difficult for Lu Fang's teammates to even stand properly. Struggling against the overwhelming force, one of them asks what their next move should be. Another complains about the oppressive gravity, making it impossible to move effectively. Lu Fang, instead of panicking, he casually remarks that this might be a good opportunity to take a break. Just then, a powerful strike is launched toward the Abyssal Overlord. The sudden attack cuts through the air with immense speed. A devastating strike lands on the Abyssal Overlord, shaking the battlefield. The sheer force of the impact creates a shockwave, sending cracks through its armor. The monster lets out a furious roar, but the battle is far from over. As the dust settles, Lu Fang's summoned Earth Demons step forward, ready to continue their assault. In perfect synchronization, the clones charge, their massive weapons raised high. With a swift motion, they unleash a synchronized attack, their hammers glowing with energy. The sky fills with a deadly barrage as multiple weapons swing down, promising destruction. The Earth Demon clones charge forward, unleashing a deafening roar as they launch a synchronized attack. As the hammers strike, the battlefield erupts in destruction. The Abyssal Overlord is caught in the devastating impact, its body sent crashing backward as the ground beneath it shatters. A storm of energy engulfs the battlefield, swallowing the weaker enemies who are unable to escape. The sheer intensity of the attack leaves no room for retaliation. As the dust settles, the devastating attack has left a massive crater. with traces of energy still swirling in the air. Lu Feng observes the aftermath with satisfaction. His allies, still processing what happened, express disbelief at how quickly the battle ended. One of them remarks that they didn't even fully grasp what had happened before it was all over. With the battle concluded, the system announces their successful dungeon clearance. A golden treasure chest appears before them, glowing with anticipation. Lu Feng wonders what kind of reward he will receive this time. Opening the chest, he finds a level removal scroll, an incredibly rare item that removes level restrictions from equipment. Seeing this, he smirks, realizing he just saved himself a massive cost. This reward is exactly what he needed. As Lu Feng inspects the treasure chest, various rare items appear before him. The first is a seeker paper doll, a special tool that provides hints about hidden locations. He notes its usefulness, especially for scouting during long journeys. Next, he finds a blueprint for celestial cowhide boots, an advanced crafting recipe that allows tailors to create boots granting incredible agility for 2 hours. This could be a valuable asset in battle. Among the rewards, 2 legendary grade items stand out. The Morning Light Steps, a pair of enchanted boots that significantly boost movement speed and reflexes, catching his interest. Lastly, he pulls out the Tidal Blade, a finely crafted sword that generates a water element shield, capable of blocking attacks and dealing elemental counter damage. Lu Feng reviews the loot and decides to keep the scroll and seeker paper doll for himself, while distributing the remaining rewards to those whose classes suit them best. He then proposes running the dungeon a few more times so everyone can get their ideal equipment. His teammates readily agree, eager to farm more valuable items. Meanwhile, in another location, a portal hums ominously as armored men report their progress. They have already sent people to capture a fleeing woman and confirm that the Divine Bone Forest has been completely purged. Their commander orders them to be ready. They will strike without hesitation, eliminating him and his allies in one swift attack. A sinister presence emerges from the portal, enveloped in dark energy. The air grows heavy as shadowy tendrils coil around the fallen, draining their life force. One of the soldiers, witnessing the horrifying scene, vows to personally kill Lu Feng. A hooded man steps forward, welcomed by his subordinates. He issues a command to disguise the destruction as an act of a rogue cult worshipping an ancient god. The goal is clear: to mislead others and erase any trace of their true involvement. Under no circumstances can the Dragon Nation discover the truth about their actions.
This is the end of the video. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video.